In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can replace your 9 to 5 without going broke. Most people will tell you that you need to quit your 9 to 5 altogether and just like put your back against the wall in order to actually make it and making money online. That's not true. I've helped hundreds of people go from 9 to 5, go from school to making their first dollar online, getting freedom. And you don't have to do things in that way. There's a different way you can do without all of the risk, and it's more guaranteed path to take to actually get out of your 9 to 5 that you hate and actually get the freedom that you want for yourself. So let me walk you through what that actually is. It's about understanding that if you want to get out of a 9 to 5, the number one thing to understand is some people make that happen and most people don't. Why is that? Because most 9 to 5ers that never actually make change and end up staying in 9 to 5 that they hate for a long amount of time, it's simply because they're viewing the reality from the wrong perspective, okay? And I've seen this so many times when I work with people that come to me and say, Alex, I want to get out of my 9 to 5, I want to get more freedom, etc. And some of them stay stuck. I talk to these people 6 months later. They come back to me and they want to make change again. They've been stuck in the same reality, whereas other people during those same 6 months change their life completely, get freedom. I have multiple people that I helped over that 6 months to make change. Why is that? Why do most people stay stuck? It's because they're viewing their current 9 to 5 reality and making decisions based off of that. You're looking at your current income, your current life situation, your current comfort zone, your current identity, and dictating all of your decisions based off of that. Let me ask you a question, okay? If you're right now making, let's say, $3,000 per month, okay? And you're viewing your reality, you're making decisions from the perspective of someone who makes $3,000 a month. You take risks like that person, you have a comfort zone like that person. Every single thing that you do in your life is based off of your current reality, how much money you're making right now, how much money you have in your bank account, all that stuff. Guess what? Do you think your life is going to change? Do you think you will start making more money all of a sudden by making decisions in the exact same way? Or do you think it's going to get more of the same? Obviously, it's more of the same. Most people don't realize this. You operate from the same perspective you've always done, and you stay stuck because of that. That's the first thing that people who actually get out of the 9 to 5s and actually get freedom, they understand this. They understand that in order to change, you need to change. You need to change your perspective of how you view the world, how you make decisions fundamentally. That's the first thing you need to get is you need to kill this 9 to 5 mentality, making slow decisions, not being willing to take risks, not being willing to invest in yourself, holding on to every single dollar that you make. That's all broke 9 to 5 mindset. That's never going to get you to a point where you're making 5, 10K per month, getting freedom, etc. That needs to change. That's the first step on this journey. Once you've done that, the next thing is starting to learn a simple and straightforward skill that's actually going to allow you to get paid fairly quickly, okay? We don't want to start a business where you're learning 10 different skills, building like an AI startup from scratch. You want to focus on one simple skill you can start learning whilst you're in your job. It's going to allow you to start getting paid within the next 30 to 60 days. That skill, for most people right now, the most high in demand skill that it actually is to start learning on the side of your job, is going to be some type of sales. I would not recommend getting into 9 to 5 type of like in-person sales job or door-to-door or some tech sales job. The best industry, what I've seen, that's highest in demand right now, people are making a lot of money, is being a sales rep for online influencers. People that sell different mentorships, courses, programs, services, etc. online. They're a high ticket. It's called high ticket sales when you work for online influencer. It's a skill you can start learning right now, which basically is like talking to people over Zoom calls on the behalf of a successful business and closing deals and getting paid for just taking Zoom calls on your laptop. You can start learning that skill right now. You don't need to quit your job and start going crazy on a business. You just start learning the skill on the side of your current job right now. Start building the skill set. And within next 3 to 5 weeks, you can have the skills built up to get enough point where you can land a part-time role in the high-ticket sales industry, come in there, start making money, and then use that to replace your 9 to 5. This exact process that I put so many people through, and exactly how you can get to a point within the next 30 to 60 days. Again, I'm not over-promising some crazy stuff here. If you actually put in the effort, if you actually get serious about this, within 30 to 60 days of learning the skill of sales and actually getting serious about doing outreach to these type of companies, and fundamentally, like I said before, making that identity shift, going from 9 to 5 to someone who's already making the money you want to be making and acting like them. If you do this and apply this right now, your life can change extremely quickly. You can go watch my testimonials. I've had people constantly, like, over and over again, going through this exact same process. They make the identity shift. They go and learn a skill like high ticket sales. They focus on it and learn the skill, which is one simple skill to learn. Go out, get connected with a company, and they start making money because there's no other business model out there, no other online thing that you can do where you start making money as quickly as with high ticket sales, because again, it's one skill and one role that you need. You're not building a business, you're not learning 10 different skills, you're not reinventing the wheel, you're learning a simple, straightforward skill, And yes, you just have to get good at talking to people and learn how to do it in the right way and landing one role. That's all you need. That's why I do this. That's why this industry changed my life. And this is the path for you to do the same thing for yourself as well. If you want my help with this, obviously I have a mentorship where I can help you with this. If you're interested in that, you can apply for that down below this video, where I help you get trained up, learn a skill, get placed into roles, all that stuff, step by step. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Hope this makes sense. Now, take some action, and I'll see you in the next video.